Hey, what's good, YouTube? So I made a post on Twitter. It was actually a Twitter poll asking, has your IT journey ever caused you depression? About 811 people did the poll, and about 62% of them said yes. It was crazy retweeted, and a whole bunch of people chimed in. And I'm going to be honest. I got PTSD. I struggle with anxiety. And my IT career has been, at times, a struggle. That, for me, IT really has not caused me depression. It's the feeling like I want to be somewhere other than where I am already is what caused me depression. And I'll explain what I mean here in a minute. When you look at information technology, you have a lot of different personalities, like totally different personalities. You have people from all cultures, all ethnic groups, all types of backgrounds that are working to provide for their families, to change the world, to take over the world, to leave their mark, and many other reasons why people enter information technology. For me, growing up as a black man in a rough environment where resources was limited, technology wasn't embraced or encouraged like that. And what I mean like that, I've been in IT a minute. So when I started, we was still using typewriters with the carriage return. Computers was around then, but the schools couldn't afford it. I had a Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis. I knew a lot of people that had them modded. But my mom wouldn't let me touch that or open that Nintendo or Sega Genesis because we couldn't afford for me to tinker. And so when I grew up, entered the military, started really doing tech, it's like, okay, this is my job. I didn't realize the opportunity in technology. And so I always looked at it as a job. So for me, it was never like, you know what, this is depressing. Nah, man, this is just a job. As soon as I get off work, I'm about to kick it. You know what I mean? That was my mentality forever. But then once I realized, yo, you mean I can make this? What? Hold up. Let me read this book real quick. You know what I mean? So once I started getting the knowledge and like, yo, I can really do this. And I'm proving myself on my workplace, and it's like, yo, I'm doing this. And he over there, like dude over there is making this. Dude right beside me is making this. Everybody in here is doing less and they making this. Yeah, I need more. And it's like the universe said, nah, not now. But I'm like, yeah, I need it now. Like, I just got this paperwork to prove it. This certification says I deserve this. Interview after interview. No, no, no. Ask for a promotion and a raise. Yeah, we'll give you a little bit. You deserve it. I got a little bit, but I wanted more. And that led to depression. Like, that literally me wanting way more at the time than what the universe would say was like, yo, here's yours right now. It wasn't ready. It wasn't my time. I was getting depressed because I was really putting in the work. I would go to work real hard, come home, lab all day, spend no time with my family. And that led to depression. Like, literally, I was depressed because I'm staying up all night because I want more and I want my opportunity. Like, somebody give me this opportunity now. And then you get the opportunity and you walk in an environment that doesn't fit your culture and that doesn't embrace your culture, that doesn't accept who you are. That's depressing. So for me, I had to take a step back like, yo, you know what? Let me take this one day at a time. Because although I'm learning, I'm growing, and I know my worth, but I'm not going to accept working for somebody that doesn't accept who I am. Like, I'm not going to do that. So, because I know I will be depressed. If I have to stay here and make less money, well, let me get some side hustles to make up from what I know I'm worth until somebody pay me what I'm worth. So that's what I did. And I really had to combat the depression because otherwise I would be the angry black man like, yo, because I'm black, I'm not getting these opportunities. That could really be the case in a lot of situations. But to be honest with you, what I found in tech more than anything, depending on where you are, it's all about what you know and what you can do and the value that you can provide. Now, when we start talking leadership, that's a different story. But when you talk, being a network engineer, senior network engineer, maybe even an architect, the opportunities is there for a black man, for a black woman. They're there. But will we get them as fast? Nah, probably. I don't know. It depends on where you live and how much work you put in. What your resume look like? How are you selling yourself in the interview? But if I allowed every no to fester in my heart, fester in my mind, I'm gonna be depressed. If I allowed every test that I failed to fester in my heart, fester in my mind, I'm gonna be depressed. If I allow every time somebody offer me less than what I'm worth, if it's gonna fester in my heart, fester in my mind, I'm gonna be depressed. If I allow every time I didn't get credit for a project to fester in my heart and fester in my mind, I'm gonna be depressed. So I let them know, like, yo, this is what I did. This is what I did. Let me keep notes in my OneNote in my project so I ain't gotta think back on what I've done. Nah, this is what I did. Let me document this ticket to say this is what I did. Let me send an email to my boss when he asks about that escalation, like, yo, hey, I know we had this project that needed to be done immediately. Here's what I did. Here's what's been done. It's already complete. So there's no question on the value that I add. There won't be no question because my name is on everything. And I can control that. And I think for me, when it comes to depression, like, I have to do what I can control, and anything I can't control, I have to just let God handle it. And so once I came to that realization, I formed a lot more peace. Like total peace on my IT journey. And it's like I started getting blessed even more. It's raining out here. All right, yeah, there we go. I started getting blessed even more. And so I started a YouTube channel to say, you know what? God's blessed me. No, I'm not making what I want. No, I'm not getting to where I want to be. But I'm a lot farther than where I was, and I'm sure some people back there, it's some people back there that's like trying to figure it out. Don't realize the opportunity, don't know where to go, don't know how to get there, don't know how nobody that look like them tell them how to do it. Man, let me start a YouTube channel. Let me share my journey, let me share my experience, and then once I do that, let me talk to other people. Let me help them share their experience. And then let me talk to some more people. Let me help them share their experience. And help you change your life. Help you have an understanding of the opportunities that are out here. Help you understand that you are worth something. Help you understand that you can do this. I wrote a post about, I didn't read my first book until 2013. I just pretty much used Cliff Notes. I'm not about the shortcuts in life. because I took a lot of shortcuts in life, and shortcuts are hella expensive. Like crazy expensive. Ask any builder or anybody that's trying to build something when they take shortcuts on building projects. They're crazy expensive. Like, you want to do it the right way the first time. You want to read that book the first time, because you can work real hard, learn the basics, learn everything you need to get a test or a certification. But when it comes time to get in that field and you ain't got the basics down, it's going to show. And it's going to be painful. Especially in the workplace. Like, in the field, it's going to be a painful experience. So, if I got to take the long road, if I got to slow grow my career, cool. Because that journey is going to be well proven. It's going to be well paid. It's going to be well paid because I know, look, I put in the work to build this. I did everything I could to get this. Thank God for my mentors. Thank God for the people that helped me, that didn't look like me, didn't have to help me, and they still helped me. Thank God for people like that. Thank God for people that look at me and don't care that I'm 300 pounds. Thank God for people that look at me and don't care that I'm black. Thank God for people that just like, yo, it's something about him. I want to help him get to where he want to be. People like that make this world beautiful. People like that is what bring people out of depression. I'm one of them people. If you work with me, you know. You don't have to worry about me hating on you. You don't have to worry about me blocking anything that you do. You don't have to worry about me doing anything that's not going to encourage you. Because that's who I am. And I know who I am. Because I realize, like, if we're on a team, if we're working together, you shining and getting your opportunity is dope. Me shining and getting my opportunity, it's dope. There's so many different lanes in IT. Like, if you're a network engineer right now, you can work on firewalls. You can work on the WAN. You can work on the LAN. You can work on wireless. You can master data center. In data center, you even split up. You can take advantage of learning ACI right now. If you work on the WAN, you can get ahead on SD-WAN right now. Like right now, you can create your own lane and have fewer people competing with you because organizations haven't even made the shift yet. And so you can be ahead of the change. Like, yeah, it may be tough going in jobs and they're telling you no when you know you're qualified. But realize that what God has for you is for you. And nobody can take that away. I'm out here walking in the park on this Sunday. It's something about being in nature. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I can't even put it into words. Sometimes it's hard for me to communicate because, like, I'm such a, like, emotional person. Like, it's hard for me to, like, express. I just go recluse. You know what I mean? Like, just be real reclusive, like, when I'm learning. Or if it's a new technology, I'm working on a certification. I go somewhere by myself because I'm so passionate about my success. I'm so passionate about my career. I'm so passionate about helping you. I'm so passionate about taking care of my family. Like, who I am, anything that I do, I'm doing it with passion. Like, I'm doing it, I can't half-ass it. Like, that's not who I am. And so, man, when I come out in nature, I just feel like this calm. Like, everything that I'm going through don't even matter. You start looking at the trees, you start looking at the sky, you start just looking at the things that God created that just have life and it's just really beautiful. I don't know if you ever done art, but I love art. The details that you can put in art just by splashing your brush, dipping your brush into some green paint and then splashing it down on some paper can make it look like a tree. Because if you look at a tree, it just looks like little brushes. And it's hard to explain, man. That's just my thing about art, you know what I mean? So I just want to make this video to talk about depression and being in your IT career and realize that you're not alone. If you're feeling depressed, if you're struggling with it, if you're feeling like your career is not going where you want it to go, If you're feeling like you don't have any help, if you're feeling like you don't have enough information, know the resources is out there. I get a lot of messages on all my platforms. I don't reply to all of them. It's tough. Like I said, I'm an emotional person. And a lot of times taking in the energy, hearing about what you're going through, like, it hits me here. You know what I mean? It hits me here because I want to help you. Like, I'm like, yo, and I can't help everybody, but know that I'm praying for you. If I don't respond, I'm praying for you. I'm working on a video, a post, or something to help you and many other people that feel like you, because trust me, there are people just like you out here that feel the exact same way. I want to hear your thoughts and comments on how depression has affected your career and how you combated it. And I don't know if this video has encouraged you, inspired you, helped you, or I don't know, however you feel about it. Just leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want. If not, that's cool too. And share it out. You know, I really do appreciate that. I'm on YouTube to have impact in people's lives. Like, do I want to reach a lot of people? Yeah, that'd be cool. But do I want to be a YouTuber? Nah, I don't really want to do that. And I'm at this weird point to where, you know, I'm all about putting the information out to be helpful. But being like a YouTube celebrity and stuff, man, I'm 37. I ain't got time for that. That's not what I'm here for. Like, I want to have real impact. I want to create a real business, like a real school out here in the community, whether it be in Kansas City or Canton, where I'm from, that's going to help people that look just like me get in technology and gain real skills and get real jobs where they can support their family in generations. You know what I mean? Like, that's my big picture. And that's what I'm really trying to focus on and get into. But until then, I'm going to keep making these videos to share information to help you get to where you want to be. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.